It was the 7th of November 2012. We were all celebrating our 13th anniversary at Investor Shopping. But there was just one thought in everyone's mind, that we should do something different this year, something really impactful. In the last 13 years, the community had supported us selflessly, and we thought it was now our turn to give back. But the question was how? Again, there was a unanimous thought in everyone's mind. Engage children to understanding money. No preaching, no teaching. Simply fun, and that's it. We were wondering what to call the concept. And then one of us just came with this wonderful bright idea. The route was Kandy Valley. We would just call it Kandy Valley. And that's how Kandy Valley was born. As luck would have it, a young, talented team took complete charge of building this concept with us. We got very ambitious too and thought of launching Kandy Valley on the 9th of February 2013. It took us a full 2 months of complete hard work to build the entire concept. We designed our 4 characters, Rashi, Neel, Arjun and Muskan, with different money personalities. These were 14, 16, 18-year-olds who could relate to the teenagers much more than we could. We designed all our contests. We made a lovely video too. And the video was an instant hit. We had 25,000 views in just no time. And then we all knew that Kandy Valley had way to go.
To know more about the characters, log on to www.kandyvalley.com.
Kandy Valley was an instant hit at schools as well. The first school we approached was Gundecha Education Academy. And their very dynamic principal immediately gave her nod to get all her secondary school students to do all the various contests. But we got stuck with monetary requirements. It was then that we decided to approach financial institutions. We got great support there. It just couldn't have been better than this. But I think we said it a little too soon. As we were fast approaching the D-Day of 9th February 2013, the entire team decided to do their disappearing act. There was a sudden breakdown. We kept our cool. There was just one thought. Forget it, move on. The first thing we did was to postpone the date. We said 14th November, Children's Day, was a great idea. We thought now the impact should be made to at least 15,000 students in the community. 1,500 seemed a small number then. Existing partners Franklin Templeton Investments and Pramerica Mutual Fund both continue to trust our endeavor. But we had to maximize our resources, our very limited resources. The only option we had was to get the student community to work with us. We approached colleges in the vicinity, a good number of them. We approached the Aditya Institute of Management in the vicinity. Their director, Dr. Swati Loda, helped us roll out the Chai Samosa or Bharosa contest among college students. So school after school, college after college, contests after contests. We had almost covered 15,000 students all across Kandy Valley. "14th November was fast approaching. We needed a venue. The ground had to be big enough to accommodate 1,000 people, but budgets were not permitting. A casual lunch at the Growell 101 Mall with our team gave us our venue. The grand finale, that was what we were calling our 14th November event. It was still sounding a little boring and quite dry. And then our second breakthrough happened. We had schools, we had Helen O'Grady, the speech and drama company, all of whom came together and said, let's make skits, let's make dramas, let's make music around money. One morning our volunteers were of the opinion that we should now make a theme song for Kandy Valley. Even before we could agree or disagree, our young and budding Esha Deshpande of Amplifier Entertainment, she'd already written out a lovely song. We sent out a Facebook message to a complete stranger, Nandu Bhende Voice Workshops. We just asked him if his students could help us compose and record the song. It was an instant yes from him. And within 3 days, we had our Kandy Valley Nivasi theme song all ready.
मेरा नाम है अर्जुन, I'm a total spendthrift. मेरे
And then our students were determined. They said we had to convert it into a music video.
Kandy Valley निवासी
मैं हूँ कैंडी वैली निवासी
मैं हूँ Kandy Valley निवासी
मैं हूँ कैंडी वैली निवासी
We barged into the Reserve Bank of India office one day. We requested them to support the cause. And there was an instant nod from them as well. They offered to give us shredded currency notes. We'd never seen them before. All our students, including us, we were all very excited. We picked up bags from them, distributed it among schools, and launched a new contest. Make 3D models out of shredded currency notes with a message to society. They also promised to give us goodies to go into goodie bags. But unfortunately, there were no bags. Our student volunteers said, let's make those bags. A call to Dainik Bhaskar. All our newspapers were in the office. The NSS team got together. 250 students from 8 colleges in one day. DTSS College Malad offered us their auditorium. And in 2 days flat, we had 5,000 newspaper bags all ready. It actually seemed like the whole universe was conspiring to make this happen for us. Absolute strangers like Neera Jain, an HOD from SNDT. She was coordinating with schools for us. Pushkar Goyal from Concepts and More was ideating with us. Dipali was a freelance artist, offered to do all the judging for us for the preliminary Satrangi Sapne contest. And so many more. And finally the D-Day arrived. Stage rehearsals started happening, practices were on, hoardings went up, the making of Kandy Valley was taking shape. It was just unbelievable that it was exactly 1 year ago on the 7th of November that we'd actually thought of this, and a decision to make an impact to the next generation had finally taken shape amidst all the breakdowns and of course the breakthroughs.